for some more time. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swamidnamine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swamidnamine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please everyone tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all gratitudes and make many praises to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a good opportunity to go back to Godhead. All glories to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna, we are in Bhagavath Katha, first canto, 7th chapter. Today we will start with 21st verse. I shall repeat this verse very slowly. Please try to repeat along with me 3 times. Thereafter I shall do the narration. Tataha Padukshrutam Tejaha Prachandam Sarvato Disham Pranapadam Abhiprekshaya Vishnum Jishnuhu Vacha Tataha Prachrutam Tejaha Prachandam Sarvato Disham Pranapadam Abhiprekshya Vishnum Jishnuhu Vacha Tataha Pradukshrutam Tejaha Prachandam Sarvato Disham Pranapadam Abhiprekshaya Vishnum Jishnuhu Vacha Tataha Pradukshrutam Tejaha Prachandam Sarvato Disham Pranapadam Abhiprekshaya Vishnum Jishnuhu Vacha. The word to word meaning of this verse is Tadaha, thereafter, Pradukshrutam, disseminated, Tejaha, glare, Prachandam, fierce, Sarvataha, all around, Disham, directions, Pranapadam, affecting life, Abhiprekshaya, having observed it, Vishnum, unto the Lord, Jishnuhu, Arjuna, Uvacha, said, her, in the past. The narration of this verse is, thereupon a glaring light spread in all directions. It was so fierce that Arjuna thought his own life is in danger, and so he began to address Lord Krishna. Yesterday's verses, what has happened is, Ashwatthama, at the end of the last day of the Kurukshetra war, on the 18th day, on 18th day, even Duryodhana was injured. He can't even move his body anywhere. At that time, Ashwatthama was made as the chief of army, but there is no army at all. Excepting for Kritavarma and Kripacharya, there are no one in the army. He made him chief of the army without any army, and even Kritavarma and Kripacharya never followed Ashwatthama, because they said Ashwatthama wanted to kill the Pandavas, but he killed only the Upapandavas, not Pandavas, when they were asleep. The Kripacharya and Kritavarma said it is wrong to kill like that. But Ashwatthama wanted to do. Somehow he wanted to please Duryodhana before dying. So when he cut their heads and took before Duryodhana along with Upapandavas, he thought his Pandavas cutting the heads of Upapandavas and Drishtadyumna. He was very happy because Drishtadyumna was his first enemy, because he only killed Dronacharya, his father. So he took all the heads and shown it to Duryodhana. Duryodhana just he said, oh, what wrong nonsense you have done. They are not Pandavas, they are Upapandavas. But otherwise, both of them were happy because at least next generation will not be there to continue the ruling of the kingdom. Like that they were happy, but otherwise Duryodhana was never happy. When Draupadi came to know about this one, she was weeping a lot. I hope everybody understands English. I need not translate in any other language. So, when Draupadi was weeping, she was in distress. At that time, Arjuna came and he made a vow that even if Ashwatthama is hiding in Brahmaloka or Padaloka also, he would find him and kill him. And he takes his chariot, his bow and arrow, he goes there. As soon as Ashwatthama seeing Arjuna, he takes his chariot, he tries to fled away from there. But his horses were too tired. They could not move after some time. So he had to forcefully stop. At that time, seeing Arjuna coming, he had no alternative, but he took out his Brahmastra. Brahmastra is today's nuclear weapon. If the Gayatri mantra, if it is told in a reverse way, Tatsvituryanam, it starts. But if in the written way it is told in a proper tune, it explodes nuclear weapon. It explodes nuclear. That was the thing what they were doing in the olden days for exploding Brahmastra. Today we do have remotes. So everything are made. Scientists have not made any new thing. What was earlier, they have stolen our Vedas. From there they have practiced all the mantras and everything. Hare Krishna. They made all these things. So again, Agnyas also there is one mantra in Sandhyavana, in the Sandhyavana and other mantras. If that is recited, Agnyastra will be exploded. Whatever we are having, they are all earlier, they were existing. It's not a new thing. So the Ashwatthama had no alternative. Again, to withdraw these weapons also, there are different mantras. Drona knows everything, both exploding and also withdrawing the weapon. So he thought, Arjuna was his close Shishya, disciple, he taught him both the things. And for Ashwatthama, because he will misuse it, for that reason he only thought of exploding but not withdrawing. He never explained him. He said he will teach later, that went away like that. He never taught him. So, Ashwatthama had no alternative. He took out his Brahmastra. Again, Brahmastra is not some arrow or anything. Just hold the hand open, chant the mantra, it will explode. They are all Divyastras. So just holding the hand, chanting the mantra, it will explode. Like that he has chanted that Mahamantra and exploded Brahmastra. So at that time what happens? This sea that spreads all over in all directions and it is going to destroy the entire world. That is why today all countries are not, they are threatening everybody, each and everybody they are threatening. India threatens Pakistan and China, China threatens India, like everybody threatens each other. Everybody are having nuclear. They will never explode because if once a nuclear weapon is blasted, the entire world will be destructed, including the person who has the country which has exploded. So that's the reason they will never explode. They only threaten that one. Like that Arjuna was very much in that fear. He was thinking he is in danger. His life is coming into danger. So he thinks about Krishna. But even before Krishna comes, he also explodes his Brahmastra, aims his Brahmastra. At that time Krishna comes. We'll continue in the next verse that comes. Arjuna Vacha, Krishna Krishna Mahabaho. Please repeat. Krishna Krishna Mahabaho.
Krishna Krishna Mahabaho.
Bhaktanam Abhyankara. Tvam Eko. Dahya Mananam. Apavargosi. Samsritaha. Krishna Krishna Mahabaho. Bhaktanam Abhyankara. Tvam Eko. Dahyam Manamanam. Apavargo Asi Samhritaha. Krishna Krishna Mahabaho. Bhaktanam Abhyankara. Tvam Eko. Dahya Mananam. Apavargo Asi Samsritaha Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktana Abhyankara Tvam Eko Dashyana Mananam Apavargo Asi Samsritaha. Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna said, Krishna, O Lord, Krishna, O Lord, Mahabaho, he who is Almighty, Bhaktanam, of the devotees, Abhyankara, eradicating the fears of Svam, you, Ekaha, alone, Dashya Mananam, those who are suffering from Apavargaha, the path of liberation, Asi, or Samsitaha, in the midst of material miseries. Arjuna said, Oh Krishna, you are the almighty person of Godhead. There is no limit to your different energies. Therefore, only you are competent to instill fearlessness in the hearts of your devotees. Everyone in the flames of material miseries can find the path of liberation only in you. Like that he says. See, here Krishna is almighty. Nobody is all strength other than Krishna. Krishna can do, because at the age of 6 years itself, he has lifted on his little finger the Govardhanagiri Parvata for 8 days. For 8 days, day and night, that too. To save just his friends, coward boys and cows, everybody in the village, he wanted to save from the floods created by Devendra. So he is so much confident. We can't hold even a grain on our finger. That's impossible. Even a small grain of mustard grain also we can't hold on our finger. But whereas Krishna, he has proven that he is all strength. Like that, he is the all strength and the almighty. And there is no limit for his different energies, because by killing so many demons between the age of 6 years and 10 years, he has exhibited all power also. So he is so competent, and his fearlessness, and he would protect all his devotees. So Arjuna was aware of this transcendental qualities of Lord Krishna. As he said, already experienced them during the Kurukshetra war. I told you about his childhood, but in the Kurukshetra war also, Krishna never used any weapons, because he made an oath before this Kurukshetra war. But at the same time, he told that he will use his Kapada Niti, because the other side is going to use the same thing. If you use that one, even I had also, that is a Dharma, that is not a Sukra Niti. In Bruhaspati Niti, we have to follow Dharma to protect everybody in Dharma Marga. And Sukra Niti says, in case of dangers, even you shouldn't mind Apad Dharma. Apad Dharma means Adharma only, for the purpose of saving good people from bad people. Again, there is one more moral, that is Kanika Niti. Kanika Niti is the one which Duryodhana, what he used. For you to fulfill your desires, you can kill anybody, you can harm anybody, you can do anything, but you should fulfill your desire. That is the Kanika Niti, which we shouldn't do. Sukha Niti is fine. Even Rama, he has, everybody says he is very honest, but he himself has told he was dishonest at least 4 or 5 times. Once, when he was going to forest, first day, when his Sumantra was taking him, Dasharatha called, Sumantra, you stop the chariot. At that time, Rama said, Sumantra, you move on, you go ahead, you should not stop. He said, it's king instruction, I need to follow. You just tell him, after returning back, if he tells, tries to punish you, just tell him, in the lot of crowd, they are weeping, in that lot of disturbances, I could not hear. He said, you don't tell the truth, you tell the lie. Like that, and again, when he killed Vali also, before killing Vali, Sugriva, for first time, he fought the battle and he lost it. At that time, when Sugriva returned, Sugriva told Rama, I trusted you, but you have deceived me, did not save me. Why? What happened? Then he says, no, yourself and your brother, both are not at all twins, both are looking like. So I could not, so for any reason, accidentally, for killing Vali, if I kill you, I will be in the troubles. I should not do for that. But that is wrong, because it was only a punishment to Sugriva, because when both of them became friends, along with them Lakshmana was there. When Lakshmana was there, only Rama was given the asana, and along with the Rama, he came and sat next to Rama, thinking that he is equal to Rama. We should never think ourselves with Krishna Paramatma as equal. He is at a higher level, we are at the lowest level. So Sukha thought like that, and he has never not only occupied the seat, but he has also not given any seat to Lakshmana. So at that time, Hanuman understands it, and he brings one tree trunk, puts it, and asks Lakshmana to sit. So Rama at that time itself, he made a decision to punish Sugriva first before helping him. So for that reason, he made them to fight. But otherwise, Sugriva is thinner than Vali. Vali is having the necklace in his neck, which is given by Indra, and all those things are there, definitely. And staying at the palace, he is enjoying, and he is very strong. So compared to this one, Sugriva is like, easily they can be identified. Just putting the garland, he made him to go and fight again. Again, garland with one crash, it will follow. It will follow. But he made him to go like that. And even when Vali was killed, Rama killed him from behind the tree. He did not come. The reason is, again, when Tara questioned him, why did you do that one? I have done right. No, you have hidden behind the tree and done. Then Rama tells, see, I am a Kshatriya. For killing cruel, while hunting, killing cruel animals, we do like that one. If you come before that one, either they attack us or they run away. So for that is not wrong. And he says, I am a human being. Vali is a monkey. Killing animal is not wrong. Like that he gives different explanation. Like that he has told the lie also, like that Rama made lie. Sugriva, that is easily we can understand. So again, telling whiteness is not wrong. Telling whiteness is not at all wrong, because children, their parents, particularly mothers, when they are very small, they show the moon and say, Chandamama Rave, they say. Will the moon come? It will never come. It's only blatant light, just white light, that can be accepted. That is known as Apad Dharma. So Arjuna was aware of all transcendental of Lord Sri Krishna, as he has already explained during the Kurukshetra war. In the Kurukshetra war, Krishna makes everything stand still, and only Arjuna was listening to the Krishna's instruction, and Krishna was giving instruction. What? Bhagavad Gita. It is known as Gita, song. Gita means song. Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagwan has sung the song, it is known as Bhagavad Gita. So again, when Jayadratha was dying, he made the sun to set only for the Jayadratha, not for anybody else. Like that, he has made many tricks. So that is all Apadharma, because Duryodhana is also using such type of tricks to fight in the battle. Therefore, Arjuna's version of Lord is authoritative. Thus, Krishna, it is authoritative. He never ate any meat or anything. But people, they say, because he was a Yadava, he was born in Kshatriya, this he has eaten. But what is wrong? He is the boss of all the universes. And when he opened his mouth to show that he has eaten dirt or not, Yashoda Mata seen all the universes in him. And when Vishwarupa was shown, all the living beings were in his this thing. And during the annihilation, all of them are in his, including Radharani and Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, they are in the stomach of Krishna. What is wrong? If he eats it or not, he is the boss. He is the authoritative person. So whatever is done, it is authoritative. Therefore, Krishna is almighty and is especially the cause of fearlessness for the devotees. To surrender to Krishna personal 100% without any doubts. You should not have need to try. You should not test him. He will test you. This is, I am telling you out of my personal experience, not once or twice. 7 times he saved me from deathbed. Major death cause he saved me 7 times. And also he taking away everything from us. From the entire family, taking away, including lives of my spouse, my second son, my elder brother, everybody is taken away. And but still, and also tested me by giving only one time meal in a day. But today I am happy. Yes, whatever he has taken back is given in different way. I never desired for it. Like that he will test. When you surrender to him, he will 100%, you will further suffer for some time. Further some time, like that he will test you whether you are really surrendered to him or just doing some drama. Like that. Like that I suffered for 5 years, not for 1 day or 2 days. 5 years I was suffering. Krishna tested me like that, and then only he has given me opportunity to do this service to you. Today I am very happy that I am able to do your service. It is in the form of Krishna's this preaching. So like that, Krishna Almighty he is the only Almighty, and we should not be scared for it. That is not what he is saying. Fearlessness. Whatever happens, happen. What will happen? We are born to die. Every living being, not only human beings, every being living are born to die. Why should we be scared of anything? Somebody going to hit me, somebody will feel something. That's all nonsense thing. We should not feel fear for all these things. Even for death also, you should not have fear. Because that is inevitable. You can't stop for any reason, you can't stop that. It's inevitable. And again you have to take birth. Instead of taking birth, what should be our desire? Going back to Godhead. Moksha, salvation. Again, salvation means it's not that our Atma will go and merge with Krishna. We will have independent identity in the Goloka Vrindavana or any of the Vaikunthas. There are many Vaikunthas in the universe. It is multi-universe. In every universe there is a Vaikuntha. So we may go to any Vaikuntha or Goloka Vrindavana. Like that, we should not fear for our death also. We should only have one desire. You have many desires. Leave the result to the God. But the ultimate desire, you should go back to Godhead. For which purpose you need to remember Krishna. And for this purpose you need not renunciate and take to saffron dress. That is also wrong. We need such people also, sannyasis also we need for doing a lot of preaching all around the world. But everybody becomes sannyasi, then world will not be there. Nobody will be, no progeny will be there. Nobody will take birth. For that reason, for the creation to continue as long as God wills, we need to do our karma, saying all the whatever actions we are doing, it is for the purpose of the lotus feet of Krishna, and leave the result to him. Whether it is good or bad, accept it. You think it is bad immediately, but that bad only again in the future you think, oh no, it was the right thing what Krishna has done. That you feel. That was out of experience I am telling. That was out of experience telling, whatever happens, happens. It is for our good. A devotee of the Lord is always fearless because the protection is given by the Lord himself. What he does is in the Ihaloka, in this world, he gives whatever we need for our living. All facilities he will provide. And also we will be upgraded to Uttama Lokas also. Or we may directly, if we are doing with all efforts to achieve salvation, directly we may get moksha itself. At that time what happens? We go, when we are liberated, we go to moon planet. Everybody goes to the moon planet, there only they go to hell or Uttama planet. But again in moon planet, everybody will greet us because we are liberated souls. From there, every divine planets we go. Sadhuloka, Pitruloka, Chandraloka, all the planets we go, and then Brahmaloka. From Brahmaloka we go to the Kshira Samudra, where Virja Nadi will be there. Krishna's devotees, they come, give us bath, Abhisheka in the Viraja Nadi, and they give us a different form which is suitable for Goloka Vrindana or Vaikuntha. Like that will be taken. Everywhere they welcome us, also bid farewell. They will be doing all the party, what we do parties here, they will be doing like that one. Like that we enjoy everywhere. So, the material existence is something like a blazing fire in the forest. It's nothing like when we criminals, what the police people they do, cops, they take them and put it in the jail. And they train them. They don't hit them or do some harm. They train them how to live in this world. Similarly, the entire world is like a prison. In the prison we are doing all this unnecessary labor. Unnecessary labor we are doing. For striving for existence, we have to do hard work. I don't say we should be lazy, just sit at home. If we sit at home, nobody will give us food. We have to earn for our food, our clothing, our shelter. We have to earn. That we need to do as a service to God by helping others also. By helping others also we should do. But by feeding even the animals, birds, everything. Again, nowadays they are doing wrong thing. You know the pigeons. On the electric cables, they are just sitting there, and many people in the colonies and near the schools, like Delhi Public School, what they do, they put the seeds and to help the pigeon to eat. That is wrong actually. Pigeons, we do not know for what purpose he has created. To leave it pigeon for it independently, it will do its own this thing. By feeding the pigeon, what's happening? Because whatever it treats, even the smell of that shit causes us infection. What infection? Breathing trouble, asthma. Whoever is asthma having, even if you just touch it, touch the shit and have something, if it falls on this thing, if it's just like this also, that smell, what you inhale, it causes you this thing. So we should never feed such birds which are dangerous to us, but otherwise you help everybody in a different way. And if human beings never give anything in cash or currency or net banking facility, should never give. They misuse it, and whatever sin they commit, we are partners of that. So like that, you should do your karma for existence as well as helping others and doing everything in the. So material existence is something like a blazing fire in the forest, which can be extinguished by the mercy of Lord Krishna only. The spiritual master is the mercy representative of the Lord. The acharyas are different. They show us the path to the God. For me, my acharya has shown the path. I am following his path, doing this preaching. See, there are all, whomever we see, we should not call them as gurus or acharyas. Even if they tell us something, we should take it in a different way. See, in the school, teachers are not the persons who are showing the path. They are showing only literacy, education, what is required for our living in this world. But they cannot be called as gurus. They cannot be called gurus. They are known as upadhyayas. Again, persons like me doing the preaching, we are like Shiksha Gurus. We are also not acharyas, Shiksha Gurus. These acharyas like Sivanath Jiyar Swami in Secunderabad, where Ramanujadasa deity is installed, Srila Prabhupada, Shankaracharya, they are all acharyas. They are acharyas, they show us the correct path. But again, in present time, there are many fake acharyas are there. We should not follow them. In Mahabharata and Ramayana, this thing, I am telling many things. Everything, all the things, what is there in book, it is not, they are not telling them. They have made separate books again. What we are using in ISKCON, they are the original scriptures. Whereas in the other scriptures, they changed everything to attract the people. To attract the people who would donate them. It has become a business. So we should not follow such type of swamis. Why? Because initially we do not know who is good, who is bad. But once when you go for first time or before going there, first you know the absolute authority of that acharya, then only you should visit. Otherwise you should never visit. Even if you visit, by accidentally if you visit, you should see his record and should withdraw from there. You should never continue with such people. Many events. See, like in Ramayana, what I am telling, what I told yesterday and continuing the next week about Angada going to Ravana's messenger. That has never happened. Hanuman was the only person who went directly to Ravana. He was a messenger. Angada, Allah, Sugriva, everybody, they were ready to fight. Ravana sent 2-3 times 2 different messengers to Rama. What? Again to make some suggestions or nothing. to just watch what is happening there and come back and tell me, so that I will easily kill Rama, which never will happen. So like that, messengers sent by Ravana, but Angada never went there. That is all wrong. Like that, even Sita was, they show that Sita was lifted out of the earth. That is wrong. Ravana lifts her directly. Directly she lifts her while kidnapping. Like that, many events are wrong. They are all made only to attract us, make a big crowd and make money. They are doing like that. In here, not only in this ISKCON, go to any ISKCON, we never preach for the purpose of money. Even if you want to contribute something, you can put it in your hundi or take a receipt from there. We never ask also. It's wrong. So wherever they are taking means, what they fake farmers do, they will tie hundis every places, and people will be putting there. And it's all their collection. We will never do that. And we do only preaching for the purpose of your benefit. Not if I preach this one, I am not going to benefit. If you understand and follow this one in your life, that is the Dharma path. Dharma path is very much in detail explained. Dharma means, in this class, if you ask me, I will tell you truthfulness, ahimsa, helping others, you should not cause injury to others. All this in simple words, that is Dharma at all. But otherwise, Dharma is very wide. I am telling in detail in Mahabharata course. Already 5 to 8 classes over, another 5 to 10 days is required. Even that is also less. But since here, for the people to understand it, I need to shorten it also. So, the spiritual master is the mercy representative of the Lord. We are all, that's the reason I am happy that Krishna saved me for doing this preaching. He has given me an opportunity to preach it to you. It's a service to devotees. Krishna will be love devotees who are devotees of devotees. In Ramayana, Rama loves Shatrugna more than any other brothers. Why Lakshmana, throughout the life of his life, he was always with Rama only, every second. Whereas Bharata, he was away in Kaikeyi Nagar. And Shatrugna, he was serving Bharata. Bharata was a devotee of Rama. Bharata was a devotee, he was away from Rama, but he was doing his Rama service only. When Rama was in forest, 14 years, though he can be a king, he was never went to Ayodhya. He stayed in Nandigrama village. From there he used to send Shatrugna. Shatrugna ruled the Ayodhya at that time. Like that, Shatrugna was a devotee of devotee. Like that, Krishna Paramatma loves a devotee of devotee more than his own devotee. Therefore, a person burning in flames of material existence may receive the rains of mercy of the Lord through the transparent medium. We are all transparent medium. Through us, we will be trying to preach to everybody for their own benefit. And medium of the self-realized spiritual master. The spiritual master, by his words, can penetrate into the heart of suffering person and inject knowledge transcendental. And some people say that you should have only one acharya. That is wrong. Until unless you have a correct, real acharya, you can go to any number of acharyas. You see here, Ramanujadasa's photo here, very big photo is there. He had 6 gurus in his life, 6 acharyas in his life. One person who told him about the Advaita philosophy. Then Ramanujadasa said, no, that is not correct. Again, he went to other acharya. He initiated him with the Mula Mantra, main Ashtakshi Mahamantra, what I do, because my acharya has initiated me with Ashtakshi Mahamantra, that is Om Namo Naranaya. It is most powerful. But to meditate upon it, you need to follow many regulations. You cannot chant it any time, although so many regulations are there. So, one acharya is initiated, Ramanujacharya was initiated by one acharya. Another acharya has in detail explained about the Mahamantra. And fourth acharya, he told about the Mahabharata. And the fifth acharya, he told about the Ramayana. Like different acharyas, they have given different. Like in school we have different teacher for different subjects. He had different people. And only first person was Mayavadi, who was told about Advaita philosophy. But all the other people, they were real acharyas only. You can have any number of acharyas unless you are completely... Like that, again, munis are different, rishis are different. Muni means who meditates upon the mantra, who lives through his life through the mantra of meditation. They are known as munis. A rishi is who can tell about he has a power to tell about the past, present and future. And again, Vasishtha Maharshi, Vishwamitra, they are Brahmarshis. They are above all. Again, Vasishtha Maharshi also was taken his birth during the time of creation. During the time of creation. And they are all married. They are not sannyasis. They are all grihasthas. Vasishtha has his own wife Arundhati and he has his own children, 100 children, not one. And they were all killed by Vishwamitra before he became Brahmarshi. Before becoming Brahmarshi, he had one son was alive, that was Shakti Maharshi. His son was Parashara Maharshi. His son is Vyasa Bhagavan. And Vyasa Bhagavan's son is Shukadeva. Like that. So, we need, when Maharshi like Vasishtha and Vishwamitra followed the Grihastha, family holders, householders, why we should renunciate our life like that? You need not. You do your karma, but leave the desires. Wow, Vasishtha Maharshi, Vishwamitra, everything, what they have done is same thing. Valmiki Maharshi, everybody. When Valmiki had wife and he had children, Valmiki also had wife and children. Like that. So, the spiritual master by his words can penetrate into the heart of the suffering person and inject knowledge, transcendental, which alone can extinguish the fire of material existence. Whatever we are attracted in this world by the Satvika, Rajasika and Tamasa Guna. Satvika we need not renunciate it, but we should try to develop more into Shuddha Satvika. Whereas Rajasika and Tamasika we have to renunciate. What we renunciate is those characters, Guna, but not our life. With this we shall stop over for today, and again for Bhagavata classes we shall meet on Tuesday to Friday next week, and Mahabharata on Tuesday, Wednesday evening, Ramayana on Thursday evening. Before dispersing we shall chant Hare Krishna mantra 10 times and leave for today. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Siva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Siva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna mantra 10 times loudly please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Swasti Pravyantya Nyayena Margena Mahimeshaah Gobhashamastu Nityam Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Kayena Vacha Manasendrivya Buddhyatmate Swabhavat Karomi Yadyat Parasmai Naranati Sarpayami Simanartha Sarpayam Sarvam Sikshtarvasu Mangalam Nitya Mangalam. Here this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is to be chanted with all devotion. Devotion means bhakti. Bhakti, love and affection to God. And it should be chanted as many times as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has instructed to chant on Chupamala containing 108 beats into 64 rounds. But present time, I don't think it is possible. If anyone is doing it, they are very lucky people to do. And otherwise also, when it is not possible to chant on Japamala, you can do without Japamala also. Just now, while chanting 10 times, I have seen everybody are telling Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But where is their concentration should be on Krishna, not on the counting. Everybody are counting on the fingers. So that counting, without counting if you do, that would be better. Without counting if you do, that is better. That is what our Acharya has instructed. And we chant Ashtakshi Mahamantra, but without beads. He has given clear. But I don't want to deviate from here this temple's instruction. You please follow the temple's instruction. Use Japamala. Wherever it is not convenient, then you don't leave it there. Because Japamala is not there, you can't do. Without Japamala also you can chant mantra. That will be more better. And you will be concentrating on the mantra. Like that. So, Jai Sri Radha Krishna, Jai Sri Radha Gopinath ki, Jai Sri Jagannadeva Sudamai ki, Jai Sri Narsingh Bhagwan ki, Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Sri Panchatva ki, Jai Sri Madhvan Granth ki, Jai Sri Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna.